Hello everyone, this is Serious Trivia. Welcome back to another episode of our Dynasty Warrior 8 Extreme Legends Jian story mode as we continue with the battle involving Guanjiu, Jian, and Wenqing's rebellion. And here we have our choice of characters of Sima Shi, Deng Ai, and Jia Chong. So all three are technically present in this battle historically. So we could have gone with any of them, especially since we haven't played as Jia Chong and Deng Ai. But looking at the hypothetical conditions, we really should play as Sima Shi because you have better control over the alternative condition required here. And we're going to play as Sima Shi one final time, and it's fitting too because historically Sima Shi dies right after this campaign. So returning to Sima Shi here, I don't think we have any better items. Yep, so we're good here. And skill wise, we still want level ups. I think we need to hit level 25 to get the weapon swap Musu. We're getting close. And we can just kickstart the battle and talk about this rebellion as we move into it. Seems like we have a camp, but no cutscenes. So what happened here is we're in the year 254. Jiang Qin was responsible for rebellion at Wei Feng a long time ago. I think rebellion's in his blood. It's a shame. His son, Wen Yang, is a good man. Wen Yang? What do you mean by good man? Why is the father bad? That's an interesting question. Yes, so there were a lot of rebellions following Sima Yi's coup, but this one is a bit different. So when the coup occurred, the response was limited. Wang Ling rebelled in 251, I think. But then it was peace and quiet for a while. Then Sima Yi died in 252. Sima Shi takes over. And the emperor, Cao Fang, tried to get rid of Sima Shi. So in 154, what happened was the emperor teamed up with Xiahou Xuan, who is the brother-in-law to Sima Shi, actually. Xiahou Wei was the sister, Sima Shi's first wife, who he poisoned. He was the grand tutor at the time. He was asked to come back to court along with Xiahou Ba. And Xiahou Ba escaped. Xiahou Xuan came back. And he served for a couple years. He wasn't killed. He was serving as grand tutor. But the emperor wanted to team up with him alongside two other officials. Zhang Xu and who's the other guy? Li Feng, I think. And they tried to kill Sima Shi. It failed. And because it failed, Sima Xuan was executed. Zhang Xu and his daughter, who was the empress at the time, so basically another case of father-in-law of the emperor trying to help the emperor out. Basically, he was killed, the empress was abolished, and the emperor no longer had the trust of Sima Shi. Sima Shi couldn't trust Cao Fang anymore because it became pretty obvious the emperor was trying to kill him. And Sima Shi didn't want to take any risk, so he convinced the Empress Dowager Guo, let's switch emperors. By convince, we're pretty much talking about coerce, right? Cohesion, like basically forcing them. And they were picking candidates. And finally, Empress Dowager Guo sort of compromised, but on the condition that it has to be Cao Mao, who will become the new emperor. So basically, Sima Shi swapped emperor here. This is a huge move. And this is what sparked this rebellion. And at the time, Guanjiu, Jian, and Wenqing were in the Yang province. They were big generals that has been part of our other campaign so far. And they rebelled. They sent 4 of their sons to Sun Quan. Or not Sun Quan, it would be Sun He this time. Sun Quan's dead. But basically to Wu to seek aid. But unfortunately, because of the power struggles within Wu following Zhuge Ke's death and his, absolute failure at the Battle of Hefei just a year prior, they didn't send any help. Eventually, they took in Wenqing, who escaped south, but that's all the help they sort of offered. And Sima Shi came here to put down this rebellion. So let's do that. Cao Fang is gone, yes. He seems very optimistic.
I will destroy those who cause chaos for their own enjoyment. All units split in two and surround the castle.
There's no generals anywhere near us.
The enemy is sure to be prepared for a siege, dear brother. I doubt they are simply waiting idly for us to attack.
Indeed, there might be an ambush or reinforcements awaiting us. We should proceed with caution.
Basically, we don't want to sneak attack the final castle. We want to kill Wenqing and Wenyang last. Now, Wenyang is actually the reason why we died, because Wenyang led a sneak attack on the camp. At the time, Sima Shi just had surgery on an eye tumor, and the shock and the chaos that night sort of opened up his wound.
Son of Wenqing, this battlefield shall be mine.
And he was pretty much in extreme pain from that point on until he died. Basically, that he never recovered from that wound. Okay, right behind us. We don't want to kill him. That's the thing.
So they plan to
Hold on. No. We need to kill him last.
overrun the main camp with a surprise raid. We cannot afford to let that happen.
I guess let's go this way. It's fine. We ignore him. Can we open any of these gates? That's the question. Because if not, then we're kind of stuck. Guess we can go this way? No, we can't. Oh, that's interesting. I guess Goyo might open some doors for us. The Tides is pretty cool, but there's no reason to believe that the Sima clan were Taoists by any means.
I shall reign supreme.
Does that open any doors for us? Are we gonna just lose the campaign if I don't go back, though? Maybe we beat him here, and then he will pop up again. Or am I disillusional in thinking that?
I am Wen Yang, son of Wen Qi. Face me!
So I guess this is the version of him sneak attacking the camp. Historically accurate? Now he should be screaming in pain because of the wound on his eye.
The son far outclasses the father.
We will give pursuit.
Wait. Leave Wen Yang be for now. Tighten the noose around Wen Qi. Let us choke the life from this fool.
My lord!
Okay, so that solves it. We don't have to kill him here.
Word that Wu reinforcements are approaching.
Unfortunately, historically, that never happened. That would have been interesting,
The
though.
Wu reinforcements are holding up our march. We must resume it immediately and surround the castle.
Wait.
Ah,
We will
Zhuge
be vulnerable against a pincer attack during our siege. Let's launch a raid using the enemy's path.
Now, we don't want to actually pull off this raid.
Reinforcements. Zhao, you go and deal with Wen Qing's raid.
Are you sure? The enemy will flood this area, and it could get very messy.
Don't look at me like that, Zhao. I've already told you once.
Okay, we can finally open the
Leave
gates
this
here.
area to me.
You'll soon regret coming out here alone. Great. I'm pulling back for now. I shall reign supreme.
Jiachong captured? Come on, I did all the work.
Brace yourself! I've come to assist the Wu forces!
Behind
Arrived
us.
earlier than expected. We must capture the castle while our allies can still hold them off.
No, we're not entering the east. That's the one thing we don't do. We'll just kill the Wu
Once
reinforcements.
again, Wen Yang, son of Wen Qin, is here to claim the battlefield.
The Liu clan, in-laws of Sun Quan.
Another ambush? What a bother. I suppose we've just got to take them out and protect the main camp.
Come on, what are you waiting for? Let's get this fight started.
There is no escape for you. That was quite a spectacle. Truly amazing. Accept your fate.
I barely did any damage.
I'll let you go for now. Don't think you've won.
And that killed both of them.
I shall reign supreme. Such great strength.
Alright, this group of reinforcement
for now.
done.
Let's go. We'll
Let's
show them
resume
the
our
power
advance.
of Wu.
Second wave. Wow. Who are they sending? Okay, Tang Zi is definitely a general in the later period. Sun Jun, who's the new regent after Zhuge Ke gets killed, Sun Juan kills him, and then basically he becomes a worse version of Zhuge Ke. Slightly more competent because he knows not to, overextend and use resources, but he ends up being the one who kills up a lot of the Sun clan. A lot of the, Sun clan wanted to kill him, and when it failed, because he was actually pretty careful, he killed them.
Wenqin's son again. You seem to be in high spirits.
He's nothing like his old man. It shouldn't be too hard to turn him against his father.
Bing Feng.
Everyone be
Okay.
calm. We can recover if we keep our wits about us.
I have to say the Wu reinforcement are pretty historical in terms of just the generals that they might have sent.
We'll soon regret.
Where's the
turning out
Quan
to
clan?
alone.
Maybe they're in the next group.
There is still much I need to accomplish. I shall withdraw for now.
Alright, let's go resume the route that we were going to take.
With the skills you possess, it is only natural for you to stand out.
I thought you were a staunch supporter of my brother. Ah, the sons.
An enemy
Well-
raid? Only cowards attack an opponent from
Wait.
behind.
So I'm not sure. Actually, I think we were not supposed to do that. He might have ruined our thing.
Alone like that. Utter foolishness.
That's fine.
I must fall back.
Basically, for those who didn't escape to Wu,
I shall reign
they were all
supreme.
killed pretty much. Now, is Wenqing still alive though? Wenqing's alive. Yeah, so we gotta kill them last, basically. So I should go kill him first, quickly. Yeah, maybe that should have been my plan from the beginning. It's alright regardless. We're doing the historical run first, so whatever we don't get right, we'll fix before the hypothetic. Is my brother going to be capable? Oh, we can't enter this. Huh. All the gates are closed. Are they saying that we have to go kill? There's only one general on the field. He just got killed. Okay. Does that open any gates for us? because I don't want to go kill Wen Qing and Wen Yang here. But it seems like they're the only option we have. Huh. Well, if we need to fix it later, we'll fix it later.
I shall reign supreme. I refuse to let things end like this. The next time we meet, it will be.
Oh, is he gonna come back? He has a terrible end historically. Okay, so maybe they'll come back.
Such a fine display of the martial arts.
So he eventually gets defeated in battle. He's running, and then he ends up hiding in literally some bush, and the local militia kills him. A great general dying in a very pathetic manner. Taljin has been dead for a long time. I'm not even going to bring that up. Now, how are we supposed to open any of these gates?
Guanjiu Jian is preparing for a siege. As such, we should isolate him and bring him down from within.
This battle was also pretty interesting in terms of how Sima Shi kind of played Guanjiu Jian in terms of giving him a false sense of security so that he will end up, you know, eating his food a lot faster than he should have. Because he knew he was going to get sieged, so Sima Shi got his guard down by giving him bad intel, and then Guanjiu Jian sort of got relaxed, and then his troops wasn't on a strict ration. And by the time that Sima Shi came back, it was kind of over. They had too many men for their own good, in a sense. And Sima Shi kind of saw through that. You know, Guanjiu Jian was prepared for a while, so they were well stocked on supplies, but they just didn't manage it well. And having too much manpower where you don't have a good way to resupply is a problem.
I'm pulling back for now.
Alright, so what now?
To those of you inside, listen to me. All of your castles belong to us. I guarantee your safety if you surrender now.
There's no point resisting if it only gets
This is not something that Sima Shi did, but Sima Shi got one of the surrender generals to do this right outside the castle gate, and when he realized that the enemy archers weren't even shooting back, he knew it was the day had come to actually launch the siege attack. And on the same day the first siege was attempted, they took down the city because the morale inside was already gone. So kind of similar scenario with him shouting at the troops inside. It's just that he never did that personally. He was suffering from his eye wound. Sima Shi is pretty cunning and very cold.
Most impressive, brother. Your form in battle lacks even a single flaw.
You're going to face me. Step forward.
Ha. Learn your place, imbecile. So, what shall we do with him?
First, let's hear what he has to say.
Execute him. Isn't that right, my lord?
Now hold on just a minute.
Take him away.
My lord, those in power must make tough decisions. Cruel or severe though they may be. Visualize your goal, deliberate, and decide. The time for thinking things over at your leisure has come and gone.
Alright, so I guess they managed to kill him, but as I said, historical death much worse. Wen Qing did escape. He went south to join Wu. And they'll be part of a few campaigns later on. Sima Zhao wasn't part of this battle. He was still being punished for the losses at Dongxing. He was guarding the capital. Yeah, that was key, because you can't leave the emperor alone. And once Sima Shi was dead and Sima Zhao, took over, every time he went on a far campaign, he took the emperor with him and the emperor's dowager, just to make sure that no one can do what, his father did to Cao Shuang. Oh, they're gonna have Wen Qing launch a surprise attack in the capital city. Oh, in Xuchang? Weird place to do it. Xuchang becomes much less important once Wei is formed. It's still one of the 5 capitals of Wei, but more of a ancestral, home type of capital. Nothing big and major. So this one's slightly fictional, because Sima Zhao will be guarding Luoyang. And we can probably play as anyone we want. In this case, I think we play as Wang Yuanji because we've been holding off on her for a while. And it's not like there's going to be any historical battles where she fits in. So we'll come back next time and play the Battle of Xuchang. We're going to go down the historical route. And once we do complete that historical route, we'll come back and do all the hypothetical conditions and do this with a hypothetical run. So until then, bye!